Hey guys, welcome back to another video. This is my reviews and thoughts on episode 2 and 3 of Legacies. So this is my thoughts and feelings and emotions on episode 2. I just watched it. I watched it while it premiered. I'm not gonna lie, I was going to wait to film this till the morning. But I can't. So I was thinking, hold on, I'm getting ahead of myself. So we ended last episode with like Hope and Landon being resurrected, brought back from where they were. And Raph, we found out, was royalty blood. Josie decided to go to France with Caroline. And yeah, that's kind of quick overview of what happened last episode. Make sure to go watch my review for that one if you want a whole, whatever. This episode, we started off with like Landon reading about King Arthur, which Raph is related to, and then we had a little cute moment of them like fighting, like sibling fighting. It was really cute, but then it had to freaking be destroyed because Raph got a bloody nose and started vomiting basically. And yeah, so this whole episode was kind of based around Raph and saving him. And partly through the episode, I'm like, I wish there was like more than just Raph's storyline. But now that I finished it, I do like it. I do like it was Raph's storyline. So basically, Lorik went to go find Raph's mom, who I don't know if I'm remembering things wrong. I thought she was dead, but maybe she just went missing. I might just be remembering things wrong. Sorry, it's been a long day. So he did that with the new sheriff, which it was kind of funny. She was like, yeah, you never called, and he's like, surprised you to go see my daughter's uncle. And I'm just sitting here like, yeah, the psychopath uncle that you never want to see again, that one, so we didn't see Josie, which makes sense. She's in France or wherever with Caroline. Makes sense. But we did see Raph's dad and mom, and we saw a little bit of Hope. I kind of wished we saw a little bit of Hope and Lizzie, and I'm just now realizing that Josie didn't get to say goodbye to Raph. That's so depressing. So I do wish we got a little bit more of Hope. I just wish we got a little bit more of everyone except Raph. It was like very Raph based. I mean, there was a perfect amount of Lorik there, but and so Hope kind of did this whole thing, and I was speechless when she said goodbye to Raph, because I think it was like season 1 where Raph made this comment about how, I think it was some argument about Hope not having family or something, or I don't know, but Raph was saying how Landon is his family, and Hope said, well, family's always and forever. She's a Michelson. Always and forever is in her blood. And so when she was saying goodbye, when she was hugging Raph, she freaking hugged him and saying, goodbyes really suck. And you will, and something along the lines of, family is always and forever, and you are my family. And And it seemed like she finally realized that, I'm gonna start crying, she finally realized that Haley and Klaus, her mom and dad, and her Uncle Elijah were all fine. Especially in season 1, Hope was struggling with, my family made these sacrifices, and am I worth it? And so I think during that scene, she found closure. I mean, it really seemed like that, and maybe she didn't, but, there was a part of her that kind of realized my family did what they did because they loved me, and I was family, and we will always be family, because always and forever goes beyond death. So that hurt me, and I was speechless. I was sitting there the entire commercial with either both my hands on my heart, one hand on my heart, and one over my mouth. My mouth was wide open for basically that entire commercial break. Oh, and then Landon, first off, Landon isn't in goddamn Phoenix anymore. Like, a little pissed about that, little pissed. But then, the part that really made me cry, but also made me very mad, is, I don't know if it was, like, kind of like, we're in a fight, we're done, but we're not really done thing, or an actual breakup, but it did sound like Hope and Landon broke up, or it did sound like what Landon did in season 1, where he's like, I just need a break from you. I need a break. So give me space, because at this current moment in time, I can't trust you. I can't be near you. That hurt, because that's how they freaking ended the goddamn episode. Goddamn. I'm so goddamn pissed about that. But yeah. It was very wrath-based, like I said. And so now he's in the goddamn prison world with his parents, which I think is sweet. But yeah. I am very excited for next episode, because it's the Salvatore musical episode. It's basically a musical about, like, I'm guessing it seems like the first, like, 1 or 2 episodes of the Vampire Diaries. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay, anyways, I will see you guys all next week in the next clip. I will probably be doing this once again in my bed like this, because next week is my birthday party. So, yeah. So I'll probably watch it while it premieres again. Anyways, fast forward 1 week. Oh my god. Okay, so this is part 2 of this Legacy episode review. Oh, Jesus Christ. I was on the verge of tears majority of that episode. Lord. I do wish they had a couple more songs, but I loved it. I also love that the monster wasn't really a monster. It was, yes, came from Malvern, yes, was trying to distract the kids, yes, wasn't doing good. Completely. But Hope and Landon are back together. That last song that Hope sang, I cried. I was on the verge of tears basically that entire episode. And you know what I said last week about how, there was a line where I thought Hope found closure with her dad? No, I think that line set her on a path, because beginning of the episode to when she sings that song, she's on this, like, trigger path where every little thing trigger hers. oh my god, I love Hope's storyline. She wasn't shown that much, but I do love it in the episode. Also, Caroline, the actor who plays Caroline, did a voiceover in part of it. So let's go over to Lizzie. She was playing Caroline, and she was having a little bit of issue of connecting to Caroline. Caroline's her mom. You know, she wanted to do right by her mom. And by the end of the episode, she got a letter, which the actor that plays her mom voiced over, which I would love to see Caroline on the show. But I know the actor that plays Caroline had a baby recently. So this will fill me up for like this season. But oh my god. We also got to see Jade again. Josie and Jade. Honestly, I kind of felt like Jade like died or something. But Josie and Jade, yes, that's something we needed. Josie hasn't moved on since Landon, and I think she really needed to. And she did. She found back to Landon. I think part of Hope's thing is she's lost Raph. She broke up with Landon. The musical, everything was triggering her, and she lost her rock. She lost Landon, who, no matter what, she could always fall back on. I'm really sad that Lark didn't make that Lark was showed twice, beginning of the episode and ending the episode, was never there during the musical. I wanted him to make some snarky line of, I lived through this all. I mean, Landon did make a snarky line about him saying, like, he used to be this badass dude. Sorry if I'm talking really fast. I just finished it. I'm also trying to record this before my dad comes in my room, and so that I can go to bed because tomorrow's my birthday party. But that's not the point. I'm also very excited. Dude, Hello Brother. I can see why it's everybody's favorite. I like all the songs, but the first song probably would be on the bottom of my list. And then I would say either Hello Brother or Always and Tomorrow, I think it's called. And then the I'll Be Okay song from Lizzie/Caroline. And a Lark is finally getting a happy place. I also realized something, that all of Alaric's exes are dead, so hopefully we don't kill this one off, because Alaric hasn't dated anyone since Joe in the Vampire Diaries, which he needs something other than the school and monsters. So yeah, MG was kind of like, there's a monster, and then he fell into a freaking trap. Oh my god. I also thought it was very funny that everyone auditioned for Damon, and then there was Jed who auditioned for Seven. And I felt bad because everyone's like, Damon, I love Damon. And then I'm over here like, I like Stefan more between the Salvatore brothers. So I'm with Jed and Landon on that. I like Stefan more. I don't know, but it was sweet, and I'm glad Lizzie read the letter after it was all over, but I do kind of wish there was something before that kind of made her connect with the character so that she could play the part. I think she played it great, but, you know, also during one of the songs, which is, I think, I'll Be Just Fine or something along that line, I think you could kind of see her, like, starting to relate the lines coming from her mom to her. Yeah. Overall, that's one of my top episodes, with Miss Mystic Falls and 205 and 206. and the pilot. Those are some of my favorites, and I love that it was kind of a Hope going from "don't you dare put my family in this" to "I'm gonna sing a song based on a letter my father wrote to me." It was just sweet, and I was on the verge of tears the entire, episode. Tomorrow I'm probably just gonna be jamming out to this music after I can find it on Spotify and YouTube Music, and yeah, I'm just gonna be jamming out to it all weekend till next, one comes. It was so good. And I saw some interviews, they're like, it's not cheesy. I'm like, no, it's not. I mean, like, there was one cheesy part when they did doppelganger, so doppelganger. That was cheesy, but I think they can throw it in there because it is a very emotional episode where if you know the characters and you know the storyline and if you've seen the vampires and the originals and legacies, it makes sense that it did have a big impact. Yeah, I also gotta say, all the actors are amazing singers. I so badly wanted Rose Russell to sing, and she did, who plays Hope, and yeah.